And welcome back to part 10 of the Let's Play Mandragora, playing through with a Nightshade currently. The first bit of this playthrough, or first bit of this video, we're going to be backtracking a little bit, going through some entropy zones, because we are about to max this out. And by maxing it out, I mean going right up the middle. Remember what I told you a couple of episodes ago? If you go right up the middle, that is the best path to upgrade your witch lantern. These are the most important upgrades. They're also the most expensive. Now, Dark Frenzy and Spirit Bond are actually really good too, but those, if you go right up the middle, these branch off and you'll come back and get them eventually. But for now, we're going to go back and do that. But also, before we begin, we want to do some skill upgrades here. I don't really know exactly where to go with these things, but we're going to check them out. I'm thinking in Venom 10 seconds, but maybe not. Let's check out what we have here. We could go back to using reactive blast. I've noticed that this right here, where enemies caught in the blast take an extra 50% increased poison damage for 5 seconds. I don't know if this is good or bad, but I kind of want to try it. So that's where we're going. We're going to try that out. That also means we need to mess with our skills a little bit here. Let's see. You know, we never use backlash, so therefore we're just going to take it off. Backlash is probably decent, but for us, I'm not the biggest fan. Also want to change it off of that button as well. I'd rather use it as the B button. Oops. I do like Shadow Step, but at the same time, I've noticed that Shadow Step misses quite often, and that's kind of annoying. Let's check our garden as always. Every time you come back, check your garden. Looks like we got some more bogberry stuff to grow. We'll get that going. Now, right now, we are on the mission to backtrack and get all of the entropic zones that we haven't been able to do because our lantern's been too weak. Right here is one of them. Right in the cistern. See where the arrow is right here to the west? That's where we're heading right now. There's a handful of these and some of them are way harder than the rest. So go in at your own risk, especially if you're doing a no-death run or something. Or attempting a no-death run. This game would be kind of hard to do that. Let's see. So I'm just looking at the poison damage they were taking. It looked about like 10 or so per second. It's not bad. Okay, so here's this one. Also, when you go down in here, there's an area right here that you can get a two-handed item from.
I'll take this.
The Verdant Flame Blade. It's a decent weapon. It scales only as a C for everything. But if you're looking for a semi-early game weapon and you're using a two-hander, this isn't the worst thing in the world. So the reason it scales CCCC, you can see that you get fire damage, physical damage, wild damage, etc. stacked on top of this thing, so it's not terrible. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it's not bad. All right, let's see how rowdy this gets. I don't remember what's in every one of these, so I'm just kind of guessing along as we go. Okay, this looks kind of easy so far. As you can see, whenever we get a crit, you can see that our lantern HP goes way up. That's the final skill that we got. And someone we just purchased. Every time we do damage, we get like 1% back or something like that. Kind of insane. Look at that. We're already still back at full. This... I honestly don't even want to do entropic zones unless I max out my lantern from now on. It makes it so much easier. And again, considering these are the most annoying thing in this game currently. Might as well make it easy on yourself. Now, what are these regions good for if you're a new player? These areas are good for basically getting that yellow currency that we use to skill up our skills. So things like Toxic Shiv, or, you know, how we just did with that explosion thing doing 50% more damage. Some of these things are kind of annoying. Oh, platforming, we hate you so. Woo. I'm not tearing through this rift, to be honest with you. Okay, that's another 240 added to it. Now we get to get ready for a boss. So I have a strange feeling we're about to just tear in two. This boss always does like a backswing every time he does that, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah. That that was a lot easier than I was expecting, to be honest. So anyway, done with this one. That one gets closed up. Now we're gonna go on to the next one. Not the greatest thing for XP, especially at our level, but I mean, as far as points for skill ups are concerned, this is really good. Oh. Just looking for a little bit of light leather here, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get too lucky with that. We got some wheat. We'll take it. Okay. Something was here. I don't exactly remember what. That was where the vampire was, wasn't it? It was. I wonder why I marked that there. Did it for something. Anyway, we are going to be heading back towards a different area now. So if you go to the old Wickham Town Square, there's an area here where you need the hook shot, or the whatever it's called, grappling hook. And you'll make your way to the next little Entropy area we got to go to. Well, it's not even an area, it's just a boss. But this boss is quite rowdy. This thing will mess you up if you're not careful. I don't remember exactly what level you want to be before you get here, but we're quite leveled up. I don't think we've done this on this playthrough yet. I said in the last video, we're getting kind of... done so many playthroughs of this game, it's all kind of meshing together at this point. I want to say we have done this. Yes, we have. All right, cool. Well, we're done there. Where's another area we could go to? All right. We can go back to the castle and do that. Cool. We'll go do that real quick. I'm going to spend some of these points before we go. We have 6,000. Let's see. Let's go ahead and level you up again. What is this? Increase the duration of poison vulnerability effect by 3 seconds. Okay. So that's 8 full seconds of 50% more poison damage. All right. We're gonna run with that. What are Shadow Step upgrades? Damaging an enemy with Shadow Step restores 30 stamina. Shadow Step increases your movement, and you get invuln. Wow, you know, these skills just kind of suck, to be honest. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna get the Envenom increase. I think a balancing act needs to be done with some of these skills. They're not the greatest. So let's see. We want to go here. So if we go to the upper quarters, drop down 1, and go left. This is a rematch for this area, by the way. We were doing it last episode and got schlacked. I do wish there was an easier way up there. There's a bunch of breakables over here, so it's a good idea to break through here. You might get some materials for cooking or whatnot. You always want to break the pots. Potato. So weird they created rooms you have to roll into. Here we go. Rematch time for this place. I think we got it this time though. Not really too worried about it. We're gonna equip our rage potion just in case though. We also have 13 regular potions here. It's not bad to top off with. Why not? I think we're at the 3rd spot here, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not certain on that. Remember, we got to jump over the thing that grabs you right there. It's so annoying. And... yeah, I forgot that floor disappears. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, now we're ready for it. Just wait on it. Jump down, jump down, jump down, jump down. Those spiders actually hurt quite a bit. Okay. Third room done. Now let's get ready for the boss fight. Might as well chug a potion or two. We did not bring any bandages. That's something I need to really work on at some point, but I think we'll be fine. Just buff up. Get ready to go at it. Away from that. Oh, that's a heck of a hit. Watch that tail. He does a big explosion at the end of that. Oh, he does another one there. Double attacks are fancy, huh? Okay, have a triple, I guess. Whoa. Oops. Well, I want to say we had that one, but I kind of screwed it up at the end. I chugged a rage potion instead. Dang it. Well, retry again. Yeah, I want to say we had. I didn't think I was going to take damage from that AoE attack with Blade Dance, though. That was, that's what got me there. Easy mistake. Good to know you're not invulnerable while doing Blade Dance, unless it just ended right when that attack went off. That's possible. Okay. We got our food buff up. Let's get this up. The good thing about the witch upgrade that I got is you can actually stretch these fights out super long if you need to. As long as you can get your health up, you'll be fine. I gotta watch that double attack. It's gonna get me every time if I'm not careful. If I had a bandage right now is when I would use it. Get away from that. Ooh. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Whoop, that hurt. Stay away from it while it does that. Look at that. Much better. I think he's doing this shit again. Let him do his explosion. Dodge that. And he dies to poison. We'll take that. Okay. Oh. That one is done now as well. That's another 7,000 points to spend. Thing is, I'm trying to think of what skill to put this in. The options for Nightshade are kind of bad. Yeah, I really don't know what to pick here. Recollecting an impaled shiv increases your stamina regen. You can get that up to 3. I mean, that could be cool if I was going for a shiv damaged build. What are bear traps? Increases the critical strike chance by 50%. But I mean, these don't really do any damage. You can get 15% increased damage with bear traps. This could be good. Huh. Okay, this has got me a little bit curious. I wonder if this 15% damage increase works with poison. You know what? We're going to test it. We're going to put some points in here and test this bad boy. We're getting rid of Shadow Step. Those upgrades are actually really bad for Shadow Step. So we're going to put that right there. We're going to do a little testing here. Okay, so what we want to do is poison this thing to max and see how much damage it takes. So it's roughly about 70 damage. We're going to say 70. I mean, the damage, the poison is real. It's just, let's see if we throw... I don't think that works. You gotta hit it. I don't really know. One thing I do know though, if these things take 15% increased damage, this with Blade Dance should do a lot. So maybe we'll see. I mean, regardless, I don't think anything else is going to do much more damage than that. That feels kind of bad, to be honest. Okay, anyway, let's continue on. We're at the rooftop terrace. We are about to fight the big boss here. Be a little bit careful here. These boys can be a bit rowdy. Once you knock those two out, it's a lot easier though. Holy crap. Okay, I think we got a crit or something when that thing got hit, so that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of books.
This book. I can feel the energy emanating from it. Might be interesting to Reese.
Whoop. Watch these things. Everybody's favorite. By the way, if that red mark ever gets off on you, good luck. That thing hurts so bad. Good news is it's quite the struggle to get that to go off on you, so. All right. Well, let's go see how we handle this boss. I really don't remember this boss very well.
Immortal enters the chambers of the Tome Mistress. Is this the plot of the story? Or is a plot the reason for the story? Revision. An assassin enters the chambers of the Tome Mistress. Lord Oberon has written a tale, but can the assassin finish it? The adversaries carefully consider their first move. The conflict begins.
Okay. Okay, it goes boom. Ow. Another big boom. Okay. Definitely got to be a bit more careful with this fight. My biggest issue was not quite getting out of the range quick enough. It's okay though. We'll rush back up there. Whoop. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oops. Forgot about that one. What? I don't know what in the world was doing so much damage to me there. Some kind of bleed. Okay. We may need to roll back and get some bandages, to be honest. We're going to give this boss fight another chance, but... Okay, well, we'll try out some onions this time. Give ourselves some resistances. All right, do better this time. Make sure to get way away. I keep turning the wrong way with that. Feels bad. On the plus side, I guess we got bear traps to last us a while. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, boss really isn't that hard. I remembered why I didn't really remember it now. Because it's really not a big struggle if you understand the fight.
The assassin delivers a fatal blow. To them, the Tome Mistress is only a chapter in their story. As with all good stories, the Tome Mistress is at the worst part. The last page. In her last moments, she takes comfort in knowing that all stories, all worlds, all lives will ultimately end in entropy.
Well, he should be happy.
Dramatic until the last moment. Oh, how predictable. Nothing worse than that in a story, is there? Not going to let me enjoy a dead foe at my feet even a little? Okay, here's your answer. You want to resurrect the witch. You will need one small ingredient. The heart of a dragon. That and, of course, an entire coven of witches to harness its power. Other than that, the spell is quite simple.
The heart of a dragon. Yes, it might work.
Dragons are rare these days. Being protectors of this world, they were the first thing the forces of Entropy targeted. But I believe one still lives in Drakaden Citadel. It's been a pleasure hosting you at my castle, Inquisitor. Best of luck restoring your wits. For both our sakes, I hope you do.
All right. The castle is down. Next, we go to the Citadel. I don't think there was anything else in here. And to get to said Citadel, we got to go down. Not very far, though. It's not bad. We'll head back to the theater here. Spin these points real quick. They gave us a couple of levels. Where are we going? I'm kind of disappointed in Toxic Pool, not gonna laugh. Or, not gonna lie. It just does not seem to be doing that much damage. Kind of weak. We're working our way down towards this critical node right now, though. 1, 2, 3. They gave us 2 dexterity. Now we need to wait for 3 more points to get that loaded up. At the next area, we'll go back and check our plants. We got to stay on top of those things. Okay. Sometimes things get a little rowdy. Gotta be careful. Okay, let's jump down here. Oh, nice. We'll take that. Oh no. Oh, what? All right. That's a big FU, I guess. Jeez. Careful them explosions. They'll get you.
Shiny.
If only it affected them like it affects us. It hits the little eyeball guys, but it doesn't hit anything else. You better bet that I don't get near you on that one. Okay, so we unlock this with the key that we just got. Oh, wow. The poison actually just straight up killed that thing. The entrance hall. Kind of feel like I got a little bit bamboozled by that 50% number because I'm sorry, but 50% of like, you know, no damage is still no damage. I don't know. Maybe it's still good. It's starting to feel like it's an ow. Traps, be careful. Oh, you know, it's not a full health kill, but you know, that one is. Actually, no, wait, what? These aren't, what? Why are some of these traps one shot and some of them are not? I am so lost now. Ooh. Yeet. That's so strange to me. I thought these things were like one shot every time. Oh, come on. I went the wrong time. Or we're going to go with it. With it at a good time. No, we want to go against it. My bad. There it is. This is how we want to get it. And don't stop running. My goodness. I think I ever struggled with that trap like that. And they want you to do it again. Honestly, though, these traps aren't that bad. It's just impatience. I don't know. I think that's what gets us the majority of the time. For me, anyway. I know I get impatient with traps, and I'm just like, okay, I can go now. No, 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 no. Wait up a little bit. Man, I need to watch how much I spend. Poison should get him. Okay. Never mind. Whoa. That imp lobbed that so far. This corpse in front of you belongs to Isla Brar, the daughter of the true Lord of Brar. In protest of Lord Oberon's attempts to transform me into a member of his coterie, of the damned, I have taken poison that is already working its way through me. I ask you, kind stranger, please take my remains, and give them a proper burial in the garden where I spent most of my days. It is too late for the rest of my family, but I would rather take my own life than become like that wretched creature that has ruined our lives. Okay. New quest. Take the remains to the garden, which is on the way. I really wish I had my shiv right now. I don't even know if I can go down or not. I don't know if that fall is death or not. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to throw my shiv. Whoop-dee. Oh, they do want you to drop down and grab the money. Don't worry about your health potions. You'll... Well... Maybe worry about your health potions, because... we do got to make this jump. Ah, we're fine. Just be careful and don't go boom. Oh! Didn't see that. Don't go boom, don't get sliced. We were so close to a witch stone too. What?
I think I'll take this.
Oh, it tickled me. I don't know why, but that attack always gets me. Not this time, Choppy Chop. Man, he hits like a truck. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sheesh. Oh, no, not you. You know what? Oh, no, 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 no. That works for me. A little bit worried there because one hit would have spelled death, but you know what? We got it done. Let's go touch the witch stone, be done with that area. All right, these are the gardens where you actually plant the body as well. So, whew. We're gonna go back and check our garden real quick. We're getting really close to the point. Well, semi-close to the point where we gotta turn in 15 of these cardinal leaves. So if you haven't been growing these things, you should probably start growing them now.
Want to buy a potion?
Or else you got to make like a double trek back. It's kind of annoying.
Inquisitor, a moment. I have a tale to tell. Often, when it begins to weigh on me, I return to the road, but I have decided it is time another soul hears it. I was younger, barely a man, but already I like my drink. Every night I would put down my hammer and join my oldest friend Ulfin at the tavern. It was after many ales. Ulfin had offended me, or maybe I had angered him. Ulfin says to me, "We must settle our disagreement like men and fight." He was a mighty hunter, and I had never brawled a man like that before. I'm being honest when I say I do not remember what happened next. My memory begins with me standing over Ulfin's body, his face smashed to pieces, my fists covered in his blood. I had no idea of my own strength or bloodlust, and it was a terrifying lesson of what I was capable of if I gave in to violence. To this day, I will not do harm to anything for fear of what I might become.
Okay.
There is something else I must ask. I fled my village in disgrace that night, and in my haste I left my tools my master had bequeathed to me. Of course, I can never go back, but I would like to hear news of Havali and have a small piece of my former life back. Do you think you could travel to Havali and return with this news and my tools? It is more than I should ask.
We're almost to the point where we can get mithril.
See something you like? One moment. There you are. We'll look dazzling on you.
Okay, she gave us the Veil of Shadows. If you're also struggling in the entropy areas, the voids or whatever you want to call them, you can equip this Veil of Shadows that actually takes off -5% entropy life aura drain. It's a pretty big help. Also, the feathered cloak with the movement speed is a big help as well. But, you know, if you don't have one or the other, those are two good choices if you're struggling in those areas. Let's see. Can we craft anything with you? I don't think we can. Oh, sorcerer stuff. All this power and magic crit chance. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna make some wool bandages because I am in dire needs of those. I think we can actually get her. Yeah, I can get her up to level 10. I'll make one more. Why not? Still need linen cloth. Ugh. I'll have to backtrack and farm that at some point.
What? I'm creating.
What should we make with this fella? Could make a load of apple tarts, but we'll wait. We'll find some recipes for him.
Do you know? Do.
I never know what you
Do
mean.
you know, play the flute? Because I was just thinking of an ex-lover, amazing flute player. And I would dance and ask to hear it again, and then dance some more. Then I'd sacrifice the goose, and then there would be dancing. How I long to hear our song again. Could you help? I have no idea. Can't wait to hear that tune again.
Oh my goodness. This character. Okay. So we've updated our quest lines here. We should probably update our bounties as well while we're here. Yep, got 2 more. Shadow Vein Sorcerers and 30 Imps.
There you are.
Okay. We are ready. Let's get on back over here. So we're going to go back to Briar Gardens. And we're going to go fight a really cool boss, actually. A little throwback to you Salt and Sanctuary friends. Okay, wheat and garlic. So, before we go into here, we are going to cross this water.
It's cold.
And don't listen to what they say.
Waves are too strong.
Your character talks about dying. Just keep on running.
I will die here. Alive.
We shall take that crit chance. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, if you're missing a cat, it's probably this one. Make sure to pet all the cats if you want the achievement. Now, this area right here, if you look in the bottom middle of the map, or my screen, whenever I touch these, a little blue bar goes up. If that blue bar hits max, you die. So, remember that potion that we bought a while ago? The Insomnium Elixir. Keeps you awake for 20 seconds. You drink this. I'm pretty sure this was inspired by Elden Ring. I'm not certain. But if you drink that elixir, you can run through the flowers unhindered. Now, I'm not sure if you can equip a bunch of... Now, you also get a flask upgrade there. I'm not sure if you can equip a bunch of movement speed and make it across in time. I really don't know, but... 1,000 gold, buy you one of those potions from your alchemist, and boom. You are here. We're going to break the hole, or break the floor right there. Then we're going to go up and finish this area. Yeah. You don't have to jump across. You can kind of cheese that right there. So climb all the way up, pull the lever, grab the chest.
It'll be useful.
Heavenly guidance. Not really 100% sure what that is. I think it's a Vindicator offhand. I could be wrong though. Okay, so it opened up this door. We'll go ahead and go through here. I want to say this is a shrine. It is. Umbral mushrooms. Get yourself a talent point. Congratulations.
The end of the world.
And then there's an achievement also. Being at the end of the world. I don't know if you get an achievement for jumping off, but we're gonna run back. We're gonna spin this talent point real quick. Another crit chance. Whoop. We're gonna fall too. Now down that way is where we're gonna be fighting a boss. That's where I was talking about you Salt and Sanctuary fans. So know exactly what's going on there. Zoop. Ow.
Come to my bag.
Oblivion. We are going to go ahead and eat this food. Give us a little chunk of health there. I really got to start working on my defense in this on this character. We're going to drag him down a little bit. Because I don't trust him. He also does a backswing. He's like Pepper. You guys remember Pepper? You know, the big guy he was riding. He's really annoying. Okay. This place should look a little familiar to you. Oh, and something else we should do. Might as well equip a rage potion, but wool bandages. These are my emergency bag. And we're going to get in here and have a little fight with the Queen of Smiles. Ow. She's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. If you fight her early on. If you fight her later, she's not that bad. That move right there, I think, gets me more than anything. We're gonna let the poison do its job here. Oh, that move. She gets a bit rowdy. She is a very tanky character. Take your time. Bring her down. That thing is so annoying. She did it again. All right, now Half-Life, I really don't remember what she does. Oh, she starts doing the whirly girl move. Remember bandages. Woo. Bandages and keep them poisons up, I guess, if you're playing this character. Or playing this class, rather. Ow. 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 She gets a little faster. Need to get some poisons up on her again. We're doing fine. Ow. There we go. You get a nice chunk of souls from that. So if you can do that early on, do it early on. If you can't, it is a long fight. If you try to fight it like, you know, instantaneous, like as soon as you can get here, depending on your build, of course, but poison, DOTs, things of that nature, that helps a lot. We're going to skill up real quick. That gave us quite a few levels, actually. 4 levels. That's a lot. Let's see exactly what we should go for. This is a 2% crit right here. So we have all of our crit nodes that I see. For this board, anyway. Now I need to go back and think about what I need to do. I wonder if this is good. Weapon oil and sharpening stones double the... You know what? Let's get it. Let's just get it. I feel like I need to work my way over to Dual Blade Expert because now I'm starting to struggle with combo points. We're going deep into this Nightshade tree. People said this class sucked. We're gonna see exactly how bad it sucks. So far, it hasn't been so bad. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna fill this board out. Should probably get some constitution here again. I don't know. Endurance is kind of nice. Yeah, let's get stamina. We're gonna go stamina. All right. We're a little bit over on this one. That is okay. That was a long fight, but we're gonna end it right here. And we will make it back with episode 11. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been keeping up, make sure to drop us a subscribe. Follow whatever it is. We also live stream on Twitch. If you'd like to come check us out, playing whatever games we can play. We play usually Metroidvanias or Monster Hunter of some sort. Come check us out if you get a chance. But regardless, thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.